Hey, Phobos, sisters, brothers, and others, I'm Jynx.
I'm clueless.
And this is Sisters of the Macabre. Today we are talking about the major arcana story of tarot.
Yeah. Breaking it down.
So what we're going to do is we are going to not only read you the story of the major arcana, but we're also going to talk about the cards and what they represent in every sense that I can give you. So for example, we're going to start with the Fool. That is literally number 0. It resonates with the saying, it's time to embark on a brand new beginning. It is of the crown chakra. It is a maybe card. It is a card of Uranus. And yeah, we're 12.
I'm an adult doing adulty things. Adulting in an adulting way.
Sure.
But I'm also still kind of immature.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
apologize.
Don't apologize. That's the fun part. Adulting sucks, bro.
It does.
Yeah, I've been doing it way too fucking long. Like, I don't want to do it anymore. So, that I just stuttered so bad. Like,
It's all, folks.
pretty much. I Porky Pigged it really hard. Oh my god, that was such a weird way to say that. But yeah, no, adulting sucks. So anyway. But anyway.
Moving on.
So upright, the Fool is innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, youth, spontaneity, lack of commitment, and new beginnings. But reversed, it is foolishness, fear of the unknown, impulsiveness, poor judgment, risk, naivete, and inexperience.
All right.
And then do you want to announce what book you're reading from?
Oh, I am reading from a book called Tarot by Numbers, written by Liz Dean. She explains everything in a very, very eloquent and very easy to understand way. So, she's using a specific card deck, like the one that's mostly known. It's the first thing that comes to mind.
The Rider-Waite deck?
Yes, there we go. That's the
Rider-Waite,
name.
something like that. Yeah.
I heard the name of it in here somewhere, but
Yeah, you say the main one, and I'm like, well, that's the one that most people use, so.
yeah, it's the most well-known one.
Right.
And the first one is going to be a little short. At 0, the Fool begins their adventure with a step into thin air and a heart full of dreams. And that is what is depicted. They're not literally jumping off of a cliff. That's the start of their journey. They don't know where they're going, so therefore it could be a cliff or it could be down a good path. You don't know. It could be a step down or it could be a sheer cliff. But either way, that is the start of your journey.
Okay. So the next card, the number 1 card, is the Magician. I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. It is... My brain just died. Where'd it go? I had it. It is a throat chakra card. It is a card of Mercury, and it is a yes card. The Magician is creativity, action, power, manifestation, skill, magic, work, self-employment, a smooth talker, having the gift of the gab, which is the same thing as being a smooth talker, willpower, directing your will, creative visualization, and manifesting your desires. Reversed, it is blocked creativity, not learning from past mistakes, feigned expertise, weakness, indecision, frustration, and delays.
Damn, that's backhanded.
Kinda, yeah.
Fuck, okay. So, since this is following the journey of the Fool, which the Fool would be whoever embarks on this journey of tarot, which is you or whoever you are reading for.
Right.
On meeting one, the magician, they discovered the pentacle, cup, wand, and sword, the 4 elements of the universe. The Fool might have had these tools in their knapsack all along, but it takes meeting the sorcerer or the magician to know them. So he teaches him the significance of each of the things that he has in his knapsack.
Oh, okay. Our next card, the number 2 card, is the High Priestess. It is a third eye chakra card. It is of the moon, and it is a yes card. My inner knowledge is my best guide in all. It stands for mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom or knowledge, things yet to be revealed, spirit guides, and discovering your truth. On the reverse side, it is a misuse of intuition, acting on bias or prejudice, manipulativeness, and a lack of emotional control.
Damn.
Yeah.
Preteens, right?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
They mean well, but they're
I know
preteens. They
being
don't
a
know
preteen is
everything.
hard. Dude, being a preteen is hard.
It is, honestly.
It's hard. It is a journey all in itself. I barely remember mine, and what I do remember, I don't want to remember. So, y'all are not alone.
I remember everything.
I have too much trauma to be able to remember shit. It's all just
That's
blocked out.
why I remember everything. That's the thing about trauma. It's just you either fall into one of 2 categories. You either forget everything surrounding it, or you remember everything.
Mm. Yeah, and it sucks. Because, like, I know that there were probably good parts of my life as well, but I can't remember them because years are just gone from my memory. So there's that. Anyway,
Anyways.
move on to the story.
Next, the Fool needs to understand why they must go on this adventure, and they encounter 2. The High Priestess, a wise woman who helps them connect with their intuition, which helps with the learning, intuition, discretion, spiritual guidance, or guidance in general.
I feel, and this is a slight tangent, but sometimes I feel because everybody has their own tarot card that they resonate with the most. And for the longest time for me, it was the moon. But sometimes I also kind of feel like I resonate with the High Priestess a little bit, just because I am that teacher.
Eh.
I don't know. Anyway, let's move
It
on
checks
to.
out.
Yeah,
Don't shortchange yourself.
fair. Saturday, you and I are going to go through some teaching, so I mean.
Okay.
But let's move on to number 3,
Teach
the
me, sensei.
Empress.
Senpai. Notice me.
You have been noticed.
Yay. That's all I can ask for.
Number 3 is the Empress. It is. There it is. Okay. It is of the sacral chakra. Whoa. Sacral chakra. Fuck. What just happened? I can't say it.
Gotta laugh it out. Laugh it out.
I can't say it. Oh my god, what just happened? Sacral chakra. There we go. I'm like, what the heck? I know I can say this. I've said it 1,000 times.
It's probably because you said it 1,000 times.
I guess, maybe. It's just over repeated, I guess. Anyway, it is a card of Venus, and its specific zodiac is Taurus. Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. I keep forgetting that the Empress is about, like, fertility. And so it just kind of threw me off for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Upright, it stands for pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, art, healing, love, union, synthesis, continued growth, material comfort, status, social standing, and a beautiful home. Reversed, it stands for insecurity, infertility, a lack of confidence, a lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony, and negligence.
Oof.
Yeah.
God damn.
Man, tarot is one thing that you have to understand about tarot is 99% of the time tarot is about hard truths.
Yeah. That's understandable. It's just
Understandable?
yes.
I love you so much. I'm sorry, that
Hey,
was
man.
cute. That was cute. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I like to jumble my words sometimes.
That's okay. I used to say confuzzled all the time, like I was confused and puzzled.
Canoodling.
And canoodling's a real word, so
It is.
yeah.
It is.
I love silly words. But anyway, go
Yeah, I like silly
go
words
on.
too. The Fool next meets number 3, the Empress, who shows the Fool how to nurture their ideas, which falls in line with everything that you have listed off in the positive or the upright position of the card.
Right. So, number 4 is the Emperor. He is of the root chakra. He is of Mars, and he is of Aries. He is a
Hey, that's
yes
me.
card. Me too. I'm a cusp, so
Lol lol.
yeah. I'm Aries Pisces. I'm like, I'm a walking oxymoron. Anyway, it's a yes card. I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life's structure. Upright, it is stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, fearlessness, focus, discipline, logic, practical, exuberance, and it says older man.
Okay, yeah.
It
That'll do
says
it.
older man. Stability, dependability, fatherhood, and father figure. Now, reversed, it is about an abuse of power, rigidity, stubbornness, a lack of discipline and control, an absentee father, and paternity issues.
God damn.
So it looks like daddy never came back with the milk.
Boy! Jinx, I'm gonna need you to like hold some bars back. Fucking shit.
I don't know why, but that came to me, and I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. It
You
just
are not the tarot deck. Hold something back.
I have ADHD. I can't.
That's fair. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The
Go
struggle is
on.
fucking real.
Legit, especially unmedicated. Ugh. Anyway, go on. Uh, I know. I know. I know.
You're killing me.
What did I do?
You're killing me.
What did I do? Are you still
And
stuck on the milk?
4. And 4. The Fool meets the Emperor, who shows them how to bring order to their thoughts.
Oh boy.
Boy, get your head on straight.
Next to my sister, I'm like, I think I just traumatized Q. I'm sorry.
Oh god. I'll never be the same again.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Okay. All right. We'll move on to number 5, which is the Hierophant, which actually my brother says that this is his card.
Yoy.
Yeah. Like I was talking about how the moon was my card and sometimes the high priestess was my card. This is his card. So it is of the throat chakra. It is a card of Venus and it is a Taurus card. It is a maybe, and I choose which traditions I embrace and how I do it. Upright, it means traditional institutions, traditional values, conventional, conformity, marriage, commitment, religion, beliefs, knowledge sharing, which is absolutely my brother, social groups, education, my brother, knowledge, my brother, hierarchy, conservatism, and guidance, my brother. I quite literally, I don't know if I've shown you my tattoo. I have a tattoo that my brother made, and it's a bind rune. So it's multiple runes put into one. And I mean, it's quite literally for protection and teaching and guidance and things like that. And so I'm like, yeah, my brother is an absolute guide. Anytime I have questions, he's the one I'll usually go to.
Okay.
Yeah. But reversed, it's about challenging tradition, unconventional lifestyles, unconventional relationships, reversed rules or roles, excuse me, and nonconformity.
So, according to the Fool's Journey in cards, the next one would be the High Priest, or the Hierophant. The Fool meets the High Priest or Hierophant, who gives them counsel, and the Fool begins to sense the role they might play in wider society.
I told Snacks that I think I traumatized Q, and she said, haha, why? I was like, we were talking about a tarot card with daddy issues, and I made the joke that daddy never came back with the milk. She wasn't ready.
Milk fries! Milk fries!
She can't save you.
Nobody can.
That's true. All right. Let us move on to number 6. That is the Lovers. It is of the heart chakra because, of course, it is. It is of Mercury, and it is a Gemini card. It can be yes or no, depending on the situation. And my personal value system led me to love. Upright, it's major choices, love, soulmates, temptation, commitment, kindred spirits, perfect unions, partnerships, relationships, romance, desire, sexual connections, and shared values. Reversed, it is disharmony, trust issues, imbalance, conflict, disconnection, a lack of accountability, disunion, and detachment.
Damn.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
That is very rough.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon.
Oh, buddy!
Sokka!
It's the quenchiest. It'll quench you.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Later, the Fool meets a partner in card 6, the Lovers, and must decide whether to leave or commit to them.
Yep.
Should I stay or should I go now?
If I go, there will be trouble. If I
But
stay,
if
it
I stay, there
will
will be
be
double.
double. So you gotta let me know.
Jesus, aggressive.
Yes, very.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't think I want to tell you anything anymore.
What?
That was aggressive.
Aggressive towards you.
Towards a song?
I
Who
was
else
just
is here?
I was just
Craig?
being
Oh, okay, I get it. It's
I
Craig.
was I
I
was
get
just
it.
being stupid.
You're not being stupid, you're being funny, and you were being aggressive towards Craig, and that's fine, I accept that.
I mean, I'm just naturally aggressive sometimes. Also, I've been working on my growls, so that's pretty like I do that with songs all the time. Like I've been doing that with oh, hold on, let me find the name of the song. So I've been singing this song all day. Oh yeah, Survivor by APOC and The Day We Left Earth. APOC is actually he's a drummer from Smash Into Pieces. He's the DJ of the Apocalypse. And Smash Into Pieces is one of my favorite bands. And so like hearing this song, I really like it. He's doing the drums in it, and it's a really good song. Like I've been jamming to it. So a lot of times, because I'm working on my growls and things like that, I'll throw that into a song where there isn't any.
Ah,
So it wasn't me
okay.
being aggressive. It's literally me just kind of practicing. out of habit.
But it's okay. You were growling at Craig. He deserved it.
Yeah, for that one time.
He fucked off without saying anything in the middle of our session.
I know. I know. We were talking for 40 minutes, didn't even realize what was happening. And then I see it and I'm like, you fucking bastard. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of a good thing that he fucked off. Because we talked about
We
some
fell
things we
down the
should.
rabbit hole.
Yeah, we talked about things we probably should not be talking about on this podcast. At least the part that's available to everyone. If people want the more controversial shit, I'll make a Patreon and we can put it behind that. But yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to number 7. This is the Chariot. It is of the moon. It is the heart chakra. Nope. It is the throat chakra, excuse me. And it is of Cancer. It is a yes card. No obstacles will stop me now. Victory, overcoming obstacles, success, ambition, determination, control, self-discipline, hard work and focus, triumphant progress, single-mindedness, mastery, courage, and skill. That's upright. Now reversed, it is of forcefulness, a lack of direction and self-control, powerlessness, aggression, coercion, and being blocked by obstacles.
Okay.
Yee.
Neat. All right. At 7, the Chariot. The fool is ready to take to the road, driven by determination rather than understanding.
Ah.
So he left his lover, or you left your lover,
Hey, why you gotta call me
based
out
on
like that?
pure determination rather than understanding why you were leaving or why you are going or where.
Fair enough. So we'll move on to number 8. It is of the solar plexus chakra. It is of the sun. And it is a Leo card. It is a yes. Strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. It is the strength card. Upright stands for inner strength, courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, aiming, control, overcoming self-doubt, focus, persuasion, influence, taming the beast within, harnessing instinctive desires, and proper channeling of libido. Reversed, it is vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, feeling inadequate, impotence, and being bullied.
Damn.
Yeah. Now, see, all I can think of is when it says like proper channeling of libido, without my knowledge, because I'm stupid and didn't read the fucking can, without my knowledge, in high school, I was drinking an energy drink called Cockstrong. Now, I had a rooster on it. Like, I thought it was a joke. Okay? Plus, we had gotten several cases for free because my dad and I, we used to do, like, rock racing events. We used to do the video for that. I mean, like, on Extreme Sports channels, we have actually, like, we did We Rock one year. And like our footage actually ended up on it. I mean, our stuff is actually on TV.
Nice.
Yeah. So like we got stuff all the time. You know, we got Go Fast, we got we got all kinds of energy drinks. So one of them was Cockstrong. I thought it was a joke. There was a rooster on it. It was funny. One day I'm at my internship and my boss picks up my can and she's like, "You can drink this, but you cannot have the can out in the open." And I'm like, okay, why? Apparently it was a libido enhancer.
Damn. Damn,
I
Jynx.
I did not know. I didn't read the can. One day, and I'd had one there every single day for like 2 weeks, and she never noticed. And then she picks up the can. She's like, "I don't care if you're drinking this, but you can't have it in the can." And I was like, what do you mean? And she's telling me this. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, it was bad.
That was a big dick move on your part, though.
It was
That was
unintentional.
very cockstrong of you.
It was completely unintentional.
Over there flexing all the dudes at your work.
But they were all, I was in high school. They were all older men. My internship was at a freaking credit union. And I
Big
only
dick
had
move.
one coworker.
Big dick move.
I guess so. Oh, you want to read number 8?
With 8 strength, the fool learns a lesson. Although they have become a warrior or charioteer, the maiden demonstrates that gentleness is also power.
All right. Number 9 is the Hermit. It is a card of Chiron and Virgo. It is a no card, and it is for the third eye chakra. I honor my spiritual self. Upright, it is soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, self reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, solitude, sanctuary, the process of searching for deeper truths, the currents of universal being flow through me, and patience is a virtue. Reversed, it is loneliness, paranoia, isolation, being reclusive, withdrawal, antisocial, restrictive, and paralyzed by fear.
Okay. The fool meets number 9, the hermit, who teaches the fool about nurturing their inner light and finding the path of spirituality alone. And I'm gonna take a minute to look at this. I have the image of what the hermit looks like, and he looks like the one guy from Greek myth, the one that takes you and ferries you to the underworld.
Chiron?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's after
it is a
this.
card of Chiron.
Fucking shit. Anyways, it's like after this, it kind of becomes a more metaphysical journey
Mm-hmm.
afterwards. Anyways, continuing on. Your turn.
It's okay. It's okay. This is why, like, we're just talking. It's okay.
Hey man, I'm pointing things out and then you educate me, or I point things out and you're just like, hey, what the fuck?
I mean,
And then we both learn. Learn. No.
I made a cockstrong joke and a daddy's gone with the milk joke. I mean, it's okay.
I claim you had big dick energy.
This is true.
And neither one of us are serious.
Well, I
God.
mean, we don't need to be serious, though. I mean, this is who we are.
I know. I know.
So let's move on to number 10. It is of the solar plexus chakra. It is a Jupiter card, and it is maybe. It is the Wheel of Fortune. I ride the waves of life. Upright, it is good luck, destiny, chance, karma, soulmates, decisive moments, cycles of life, fate, fortune, upheaval, chance, gambling, and you cannot step into the same river twice.
Fucking vampire? What? Who said that?
What? No.
No, vampires can't cross over running water.
Yeah, but I think this is more talking about like you can't step into the same river twice, meaning that everything is ever flowing. So you're not going to step into the same water that you were in the last time because it is a continual movement.
Ever changing. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So, the reversal of the Wheel of Fortune is bad luck, upheaval, disorder, external forces, lack of control, disruption, unwelcome change, delays, and setback. Which I have had a lot of that recently.
No.
Yeah.
At 10, the Wheel of Fortune, the halfway point of the journey, the fool realizes that not everything is within their power, and the universe has its own agenda. Basically, another way of saying, God, man makes plan and God laughs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I guess in this case, people make plan and the universe laughs.
Yeah. Pretty much. Or sometimes the universe agrees. It just depends.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
laughing at me for quite a while.
I think it laughs at all of us. At least at some
Yeah.
point or another. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to number 11, Justice. That is a heart chakra. It is a Venus card and Libra. It is yes, and it says, I get what I give. Upright, it is for justice. I wonder why. Karmic justice, again, I wonder why. Consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, life lessons, contracts, binding agreements, settlements, and apology, decisions needed to maintain justice and law and order.
Dun
Reverse.
dun.
Special Victims Unit.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. Reverse.
you said it.
It's okay.
It had to be completed.
It's
Yes.
okay.
Law and
Once
order. Dun
once
dun.
you did the dong dong, I had to do Special Victims Unit. There was no I had to. This is our
Da,
ADHD bouncing off of
da,
each other
da.
again.
Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-da-da. Shut the damn it. Continuing on.
Okay. Reversed, it is injustice, karmic retribution, dishonesty, corruption, a lack of accountability, dishonesty, unfairness, and karmic avoidance.
At 11, justice. The fool comes up against society's opinions of them. Jesus, how did I fuck that up?
Did your dyslexia go, heh?
I don't have dyslexia. I don't have an excuse.
I mean, you have ADHD, so.
Yeah. Uh,
I have dyslexia, ADHD, a fucking stutter, a podcast. How do I have a podcast with all of those? You know, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, moving on to number 12. That is the Hanged Man. It is of the third eye chakra. It is of Neptune. It is a no card. It's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective. So its upright is feeling trapped, confined, self limiting, uncertain, lack of direction, needing release, letting go, sacrifice, waiting, perspective, a lesson to be learned, and a unique viewpoint. Reversed, it is discontentment, apathy, disinterest, stagnation, impulsiveness, negative patterns, and detachment. Can I just say that, like, the Hanged Man reminds me so much of Odin, our Allfather. It reminds me so much of his story. Because, you know, he, like, hung upside down in a tree and, like, staked himself to a tree for, like, 9 days.
damn.
Oh, you don't know that?
Dedication.
Oh yeah, no. Well, here's the thing with him, and I'll do like a whole episode on him eventually. Um, but like he was very much the seeker of truth and knowledge, and I believe, was it Yggdrasil that okay, he didn't stake himself to Yggdrasil, but he staked himself to a tree, and like for 9 days he started, like, he didn't eat, didn't drink, nothing, and he was on the brink of death, and that's when he was allowed the ancient knowledge of the magic and the runes and everything before him. The Hanged Man just makes me think of the Allfather so much. Anyway,
12, the hanged man. The fool undergoes a spiritual intuition. They sense they must sacrifice old ways of seeing. And I remember there's a significance with like the portrayal of the card, like the way that the hanged man is hanging
Mhm.
in the card that they're using, they're hanging by one foot and the other one's just like freestanding.
Mhm.
But the way that the legs are, it makes a 4.
It does, yes.
And I don't remember what the significance of that was. I just know that it was a thing.
Huh. Not sure what the significance of that is either. But the beauty of that is I have the fucking internet at my fingertips.
Duet!
Yep.
I believe in you!
According to A.E. Waite, the designer of the prominent Rider Waite deck, the position of the legs forms a filfit cross, an ancient symbol. The figure is suspended from a living wooden gallows that forms a Tau cross. The figure in the card is not depicted as suffering. A nimbus or halo around the head suggests enlightenment, sacrifice, or a new perspective gained through the period of suspension or transition. The inverted position symbolizes being in a state of suspension, a reversal of perspective, or life in stasis rather than death. Sorry, rather than death.
Which is not a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next card.
No, I mean it's quite literally very symbolic, and that's the beauty of tarot cards and tarot decks in general is every single thing about them is extremely symbolic. I mean, case
Yeah.
in point, you have the Hanged Man, who his legs are positioned in a very specific way for a reason. Um, so I mean, I find tarot decks just to be amazing in that right. But anyway.
Ooh.
Let us move on to number 13. It is death. Dun dun dun!
It's no coincidence that death is number 13.
I know, right? Lucky number. So it is of the heart chakra. It is a Pluto card. And it is a Scorpio card. It is a no. And I am willing to let go of the past version of myself. Upright, it's spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, change, transition, sudden or unexpected upheaval, release, cleansing, purging, revitalization, stripping away the worthless matter, and liberation through purgation. Reversed, it is the inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns, resisting change, and dependency.
Oof.
Yeah. Thinks that like the death card and the devil card are all like the worst cards you can get. And for somebody who reads tarot and at least has a basic understanding of tarot, the worst card I can get is the Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But I'm like, no. If I'm getting the death card, that tells me that I am going to restart something that I have either kind of veered off of and I'm going back into this, or I'm veering off of where I'm at now to move into a new segment of my life and of my journey. That's like the death card is not an issue for me personally. No, if I get the Tower, that's when I'm like, oh, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. I kind of view the death card as a kind of like a ending of a cycle or like a kind of butterfly cocoon.
yeah,
It's not the end
it's like
of a good thing. Sometimes it's the end of a bad thing and then you transform into something better.
right. It's kind of like the closing of a door to open another.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get tingles every time I say that about that card. Anyway, would you like to read
All
us the
right.
story of number 13?
Number 13. Death and the demise of the fool's old self. They must leave behind their old values and seeking guidance in a higher form.
So let's move on to number 14. That is the solar plexus chakra. It is temperance. I'm doing these all out of order because I can't decide which order I want to do them in. It is a Jupiter card and Sagittarius. It is a yes card, And I know my extremes, now I seek peace. Upright, it is balance, peace, patience, moderation, inner calm, perspective, tranquility, harmonious relationships, soulmates, serenity, compromise, forgiveness, accommodation, and time heals all wounds. On the reverse, it is imbalance in self indulgence, excess, clashing, lack of perspective, discord, antagonism, recklessness, and hastiness.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey, we're on Discord.
Yee.
It
Oh.
was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. It went right over your
Uh,
head.
it was a dumb joke and I didn't get it, which makes me dumber.
No, it just makes you smarter. It makes you too smart to understand the dumb joke.
No. I like you trying, though. Alright, so the fool must leave behind their old values, seeking higher guidance in the form of the Temperance's Angel. At card, 14.
Yes.
Yeah!
All right, card number 15 is the devil himself.
The devil himself.
Yeah. So it is a card of Saturn, and its zodiac is Capricorn, because duh.
Damn.
What?
Damn. Continue.
Did you never make that connection?
Damn. No, continue.
Sorry.
Damn.
It is.
My dad is a Capricorn.
Ha!
Damn.
Ha!
Damn.
Well, yeah, okay. So
So you're over there just like the devil himself.
your dad.
Damn. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit.
Sorry. It says the root chakra, and it is definitely a no card. I am not a puppet. Upright, it's addiction, depression, mental health issues, ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, materialism, sexuality, powerlessness, hopelessness, abuse, violence, assault, finding it hard to let go, and the power of negative thinking. So, your dad.
Fuck.
Reversed, it is a
Damn.
real. Yeah. Reversed, it is a release from bondage, removing the change, excessive ambition, immoderate greed, instability, dependency, and feeling at the end of your rope. Do you need a minute?
Damn. Alright, with 15, the devil. The fool's shadow emerges, and they must know their own darkness in order to be free.
Yeah. Because, see, a person's darkness doesn't make them a bad person. Relying on darkness and holding from the darkness and pulling from the darkness is not necessarily a bad thing. Learning to accept the light and dark pieces of you is what's going to help you understand not only yourself, but also understand the balance between you that you hold, and it'll actually help you become more balanced. But that's for a witching hour later. We'll have that conversation later.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on to 16, the Tower. This card is my worst fucking nightmare.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, no. I love tarot. I love all my tarot decks. I have so many tarot decks. I love all my cards. I never want to get the Tower. I have gotten the Tower before. So yes, number 16, the Tower. It is of the crown chakra, and it is of Mars. It is a no card. I surrender to the storm. Upright, it stands for chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, loss, tragedy, revelations, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, natural disasters, collapse of an old way of life, and shattering false beliefs. Reversed, it stands for resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss, time to pick up the pieces and start anew.
All
And
right.
see,
Oh,
oh, sorry.
continue.
I was gonna say, it's just like, so there, twice now, we have come across after the Fool. So this I'm not counting the Fool in this. Twice now, if you really look into a tarot deck and the major arcana and the story, you're kind of noticing, at least I have, that there are constant times throughout this path so far that you are starting over.
Yeah.
And I think that's just so beautiful because you're going to start a journey and sometimes you need to start something over or you need to veer off the path. Or you need to go somewhere here, need to go to the left, go to the right, you're at a crossroads. Akati can help you with that. Like it's one of those things where like no one journey is going to be linear. They're all going to have a chance to veer off. You're all going to have chances to do pretty much everything. But I don't know. That's just like profound to me. Anyway, go on.
I feel like it kind of like speaks for itself. Like we as people, we tend to evolve and change as we grow. So we learn new things
Exactly.
about ourselves because there are things about ourselves that we did not know back then, and we find new interests and new dislikes, and so therefore, yeah, we always have to rediscover ourselves.
Yeah. It's like, life has a never-ending cycle pretty much. And you kind of see that with the Wheel of Fortune and things like that. Like you see that everything is a cycle. And everything is constantly moving. Everything is constantly flowing. One thing is going to flow into another and vice versa. And I just feel like I don't know, I just find that beautiful. Anyway, sorry, go on.
All right, no, you're good. You're good. All right, so everything that you started with the devil must come with the end, must come to an end. And that end comes with the tower, when the fool surrenders control to higher powers or forces,
Oof.
thus
Yep.
completing the process.
So moving on to card number 17, it is the Star. It is of the crown chakra. It is Aquarius. It is a yes card. The universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. Upright, it is hope, recognition, inspiration, creativity, calm, contentment, renewal, serenity, spirituality, positivity, faith, healing, rejuvenation, tranquility, enjoyment, faith in the future, happiness, promise, and help. Reversed, it is hopelessness, despair, focusing on the negative, a lack of faith and inspiration, a lack of creativity, boredom, and monotony.
Me.
Yeah. Never want to get the star reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got something in my eyeball.
Well, get it out of your eyeball.
I did.
Okay, good.
The Fool finds hope in card 17. The Star, which lights their way onward. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just
All
shows
right,
them the
cool.
way back to their path to finish the journey, I guess.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, we'll move on to number 18, the moon. It is of the third eye chakra, which makes a lot of sense, but for some reason, the moon is not of the moon. It is a card of Neptune. Which,
Damn.
okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Catfished our ass.
Right. But it is a Pisces card, which makes a lot of sense because Pisces are very much the people who can see through deception quite easily.
Me?
It is a no card. The path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way one step at a time. Upright, it is intuition, illusion, dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear, misconception, subconscious, insecurity, past conditioning affects, past conditioning affects present behavior, and things are not what they seem. Reversed, it is releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, and self deception.
All right. And in the story of the Fool, with 18, the moon, the Fool learns discernment and, now aware of higher realities, must make wise choices.
Correct, indeed. Number 19 is the sun. It is of the solar plexus chakra, and it is of the sun. Who'd have thought? It is a yes card. I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. Upright, it is positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and oddly enough, pregnancy.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Goddamn.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. The reverse is lack of enthusiasm, sadness, unrealistic expectations, ego, conceitedness, oppression, miscarriage, stillbirth, and abortion.
Yeah, damn.
Woof.
I guess if you're an expecting mother, you don't want the sun in reverse.
No, you do not.
That is your tower.
Yeah.
Imagine getting a tower and a reverse sun.
Oh my god, like an upright tower and a reverse sun. Oh. Oh.
Don't expect babies anytime soon.
Don't expect babies ever.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oof. Okay. All right. Unless you get the Empress. Just don't get it reversed. If you get the Empress reversed on
Jeez.
top of that, you're fucked. You're never gonna have children.
I mean, I guess you can get fucked without consequence. Bad move. Bad move.
No. All I thought of was, look, here comes the consequences
Aw.
of my actions chasing me right now. I don't know why that's what popped into my head, but that's what popped into my
I mean, yeah.
head. Okay, go ahead and read your son. 19.
The Fool entering the garden of 18. The
19.
sun. 19!
I just told
Damn
you it was
it!
19.
I know! My brain! It's a goldfish!
That's okay.
The Fool entering the garden of 19. The sun. Symbol of full consciousness, success, and growth. The Fool rests and prepares for the final stages of their journey. Here they reclaim their joyful inner child.
Nice. All right, we're going to move on to number 20, Judgment. It is of the
Yeah.
It is of the crown chakra. It is of Pluto, and it is a yes card. The daily choices I make now align me with my life's purpose. Okay, upright, it is awakening, renewal, composure, decisiveness, homesickness, snap judgments, apportioning blame, forgiveness, final reckoning, a final examination. As you sow, so shall you reap. A mandatory choice. A mandatory choice that will change life for the better. Reversed, it is indecisiveness, self doubt, malicious gossip, lack of self awareness, unwillingness to learn karmic lessons.
Ding.
Yeah.
All right. With 20, Judgment, the Fool finally reviews their past, dealing with guilt and memories, forgiving themselves and others so that they may progress.
Beautiful.
Ye-
All right, and our final card, number 21, the world. It is a root chakra.
The world! I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have ADHD too. Whoa. ADHD too.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no, I have ADHD too. It's okay. So it's of the root chakra. It is of Saturn, and it is a yes card. What I've been working for is already done. So upright, it is success, achievement, accomplishment, travel, completion, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, the end, reaching, expand horizons, physical and emotional health, and all's well that ends well. Reversed, it is a lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burden, and a lack of completion. So you didn't come.
Me.
Sorry.
A lot of people suffer from that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's easy to come, it's hard to orgasm. Anyway. Why are you sharing your screen right now? Or why do you have your camera on right now?
The look of abject shock upon my face. I figured you'd probably want to see that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. The world. The fool progresses to 21, the world, symbol of expansion and completion, at which point their soul ascends. They become one with the universe and are reborn at 0, and so the cycle begins again. And in the original cards, the world card has a kind of wreath around the main subject of the card. I got it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Oh yeah, and it's a 0, so it leads back to the beginning, the Fool card.
Yep.
And so therefore you must go through that entire journey of self-discovery
All
all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
Yay!
Cut the light.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for listening to us. If you want to find us or make any suggestions, we can find us on Sisters of the Macabre Podcast at gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Sisters of the Macabre Podcast. Now, there are two things on Facebook. I haven't been able to fix it. I've been trying, but I haven't been able to fix it. There's a Sisters of the Macabre account, and then there's a Sisters of the Macabre podcast page. Both of them are me. So they're both safe. It's okay. Both of them are me. It's just one you can add as a friend and the other one you can like. I can't, for some reason, I can't get this page to just work with me. So either way, they're both me. They're both safe. It's okay. And then we are on Instagram at SOTM Podcast 1. You are
Sodom.
freaking adorable. Cute.
Sodom. That's what it
Huh?
spells. SOTM. Sodom.
Oh. Ah. Oh, my brain just went to a really
Yeah, I
bad
know.
place. Anyway.
Mine did too. That's why I was making all those faces. Like,
Okay.
I had a bad thought.
Yeah, I saw all the faces and I was like, ooh, she's on one. But anyway, thanks again so much for joining us, guys. Sorry about the crazy tangents. I'm Jynx.
I'm clueless.
Okay, thanks. We love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.